Good evening, everyone. I am Manav, and today we are going to learn about nutrition in plants. Nutrition. There are many processes which take place in our body, not in our body, but also in the plants, like photosynthesis. Photosynthesis is also the part of nutrition in plants. Excretion. Excretion doesn't happen in plants, but it happens in humans, in animals. Yeah. So before wasting any time if before going out from our track, our aim, our aim is to learn about nutrition to plant. Before we distract from that track, let's start with the intro of nutrition. What is the meaning of nutrition? First, I would like to tell you, or I want to ask a question, that what is the meaning of nutrients? There are 5 or 6 types of nutrients. There are carbohydrates, starch, protein, vitamin, fiber, protein, fiber, vitamin. I'm not able to recognize one that I have left. I think so. So these are nutrients. And nutrients are needed to our body. Why they are needed? They are needed because without nutrients we can't live. We get the energy from the nutrients. Exactly as we also get the energy from nutrients, plants also get the energy from nutrients through the process of nutrition. Nutrition is that process by which we get nutrients, food. And nutrition is present in the food. And how the plants get their food? They get their food by the process of photosynthesis. And if we are talking about the food, so we should also learn about the different types of animals, about their nutrition need. There are autotrophs, heterotrophs, and in the heterotrophs we have carnivores, insectivorous. Insectivorous are not animals, but they are plants. Herbivores, omnivores, scavengers, decomposers. Yeah. So I would like to begin with autotrophs. What is autotrophs? Autotrophs are those animals. Those are not dependent on any other organism for their food. They are self-dependent. Mean they are not dependent. They don't take the food from any other organism. They prepare their food by their own. Now you will gonna say that humans are also in autotrophs, but that is wrong. Why that is wrong? That is wrong because we get the vegetables, or if you are non-veg, fish, you need fish. So fish will not gonna come to you by its own self. You need to buy it from the market. That's why if we talk about the examples of autotrophs, plants. First example is plants. How? Because they prepare their own food. In the definition of the photosynthesis, we have also learned that the process by which the plants make their own food through sunlight, carbon dioxide, water, etc. is known as photosynthesis. That is known as the process of photosynthesis. But now you're gonna say that they are also not, they are not autotrophs. Sunlight will not gonna come itself to the plants. But that is wrong. They get the sunlight from, sunlight, it reaches to the ground, and then the leaves, as you can see the plants behind me. So by stomata, they take by chlorophyll they observe sunlight. And if I talk about water, so the roots of the plants take the water. Yes. Now, after understanding the autotrophs and the example of autotroph, that is plant, I want to make you understand that our next topic, that is heterotrophs. Heterotrophs are those animals, those organisms, those are dependent on other organisms for their food, for their nutrition need. Examples: animals, humans. Now, heterotrophs are also categorized into 4 parts, and those 4 parts are herbivores. Second one, omnivores, carnivores, and 4th, scavengers. I want to continue. Oh, what happened to camera? Yes. I want to continue with herbivores. So herbivores are those organisms, those only eat grass, those only eat green leaves. You can see those green leaves, those green plants. Those organisms, those only eat these green trees, these green grass, and small plants. Examples are goat, sheep, etc. Now, if I talk about second one, that is carnivores. Carnivores are those animals, those eat the flesh of another organism. Example: lion, tiger, etc. Third, omnivores. Omnivores are those organisms, those eat both. They also eat these green leaves and also eat flesh of animals. Example: bear, monkey, etc. And the fourth, a fourth one, last, scavengers. Scavengers are those organisms, those eat dead animal, dead flesh of dead animals. Examples: vulture, and eagle. Yeah, eagle is also an example of scavengers. After understanding those different parts of nutrition, these animals, now let's come to the plants. Nutrition of plants. How the plants get nutrition through the process of photosynthesis. And now I am going to tell you the whole scenario of photosynthesis. Let's start. First of all, you can see those trees. They have leaves. Wait a second. No, don't wait. These trees have leaves. Leaves are not that much thick. They are really thin. And the sunlight. So sunlight is it is not a hard task for sunlight to go in, to penetrate in the leaf of a tree. So it can go in the inner one where the food is made in the plant. So chlorophyll will capture all the sunlight. Then from the roots we'll get water. And when the sunlight plus carbon dioxide, the stomata will also, stomata will capture the carbon dioxide, And now there is a equation. There is a equation of photosynthesis. Carbon dioxide plus sunlight, chlorophyll, water, you will get glucose plus oxygen as the result product. Yes, in after the completion of the process of photosynthesis, plants release oxygen and they take glucose. Glucose is that thing. It's a type of energy from which a person get energy. I mean how? First, we have. If I take the example of humans, first I'll eat food. After eating the food, it will go in my stomach, and when it will go in my stomach, then what will happen? It will get breakdown and in parts, and glucose will release from it, and from which we get energy. So glucose is the result is one product of this reaction, and oxygen is also from them. Chlorophyll. If I talk about chlorophyll, so chlorophyll is it is green pigment in the leaves. As you can see, these green leaves. So why they are green in color? Due to of the presence of the green pigment in these leaves. But there are some plants those do not have these chlorophyll. They don't have the green leaves. First, I want to talk about they don't have the green leaves. Green leaves. So the plants those don't have the green leaves. So they have another type of leaves. Another color of leaf like brown, red, etc. They also have if the color is not green, so it doesn't mean that there is absence of chlorophyll in the plant or in the leaf. They have the chlorophyll, but the name of the chlorophyll is variegation. Variegation. Yes. Now, let's talk about another case. And what is that another case? That another case is that in which chlorophyll is not present, in those plants in which the chlorophyll is not present. Now, how they will get the food? For this solution, the solution for this problem is we have parasitic plants. Parasitic plants. And what are those parasitic plants? Parasitic plants are those are dependent on another plant, and on which they are dependent. That plant is known as host plant, and the plant that is dependent on the host plant, that is known as guest plant. So in the parasitic plant, the plant take the nutrition from the host plant. It is such like a home for the guest plant. And there are two types of plants, parasitic plant. One is partially parasitic, second is totally parasitic. Totally parasitic mean it is really bonded to the host plant, and it take nutrition, water, minerals, everything from the host plant. And in the return gift, simply if I say in the return gift of food, water, minerals, etc., what the gas plant give? It give that host plant death. It kills the host plant. Why? Why the gas plant do the murder of host plant? Why? In simply don't do the murder as if you will take the kidney, liver, everything of a person. So will it be able to survive? No. So if the guest plant will take all the food, nutrition, water, so how will be the host plant? How it will survive? And the partially parasitic are those plant those have chlorophyll. Partially chlorophyll is present in those plants. Those are known as not parasitic, partially parasitic plants. They can get their food. They get their food through the process of photosynthesis. They make their food by their own, but they take water and minerals from the other plants. Now, our topic is almost completed. Today we have learned parasitic plants, different types of nutrition, formula of photosynthesis, chlorophyll, nutrition, whatever. So I hope, friends, topic is clear to you. I'll meet you in my next video. Until then, stay connected with me. Thank you very much.